Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. It's 2022. Time to get crafty. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel and Happy New Year. I am so glad that you decided to stop by because y'all, we are going to do some planning and it won't take a whole lot. We're going to spend a few days creating some very useful ways to help us plan and stay on track. But before we jump into the video, thank you to everyone who is supporting me and supporting my channel. Even if you're just a casual watcher and you haven't decided to subscribe yet, thank you for the time that you do give to my channel. I hope there's something that you're able to find useful when you do stop by to watch. So today we're going to make this gorgeous flip top desktop week at a glance planner. And I think you're going to love it. When finished, it's going to measure 10.5 by 7.25, and it's 3/8 of an inch deep. So y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here is an awesome look at today's project. When finished, it measures 10.25 by 7.25, and it is 3/8 of an inch deep. So what we have is a beautiful way to have a week at a glance calendar on your desk. This is so elegant and so upscale, and with so many people now working from home, we want to be able to personalize and add some warmth to those home workstations, and this is one of those ways in which we can do it. So I have a 52-page week at a glance calendar here. I've just embellished slightly, and you can see that we just flip through. All right, y'all, so here's what we're going to need for this awesome project. Now, I'm using a 10 by 7, but you can probably find these in different sizes at different places. I have these in places like TJ Maxx, Ross, Home Goods, Marshalls. All of those type stores have them. If you still have a Tuesday morning, duck in there because they might even have a few this size. And even if it's not this size, all you'll need to do is a simple tweak to your measurements to fit what you have. But this process will give you a great idea on how to create a flip top desktop 2022 calendar. So again, I'm working with a calendar that is 10 by 7. I am going to be using 2 pieces of medium weight chipboard. I have cut the board at 10.25 by 7.25, and I have pre-taped one side of it using double-sided tape. Then I'm going to be using this beautiful Italian paper by ROSSI. This paper is called Blue Florentine. My outside piece, which is the larger piece, is going to be 20 by 12.75. So I am going to remove my tape backer. And for those of you who are interested in my spring conference that will take place April 23rd and April 24th, I will have some information coming out on that very, very soon. There will only be a limited number of spots available, and registration will open soon. So I am going to take this piece and we're going to place it down like that. Then we're not going to use a chipboard piece for the spine because we want to have that flexible opening. So I am going to remove the tape backer from my second piece. And when I place this down, I am going to place it down with about 3/8 of an inch in spacing between the two. And now I can see that I have a little excess, so I'm going to remove that. I'm going to flip this over, smooth this out. And then I'm going to stand it up so that I can do a fold over on all 4 sides. Once I have that fold over, I am going to use my finger blade just to miter the edges. So what I'm doing is I'm angling in and then I'll cut. And so what this does is it gives us a very professional wraparound edge to this. And I'm just going to use the 1/2 inch tape to go around the edges here And then I'm going to use my tape runner to go around the outer edges of the actual paper itself. This is one of those very quick and easy projects that you can do in no time. So now I'll use my tape runner, and I'm just going to make sure that I get tape on the ends here and on the edges here. And so now we can peel away that tape backer. And then we'll be able to fold over our edges for the wraparound process. So we're going to fold these over. And now I can stand that up, fold it over. And don't you guys just love this paper? It is gorgeous. All right, so now we're going to take this piece that is 10 by 20 and we are going to reduce it. So what I need to do now is measure how long this is. And it is about 15 inches. So I am going to reduce this, and I am going to reduce my paper down to 14.5. So I am just going to take my ruler, place it down, make a mark at 14.5, and then I'm just going to use my ruler, and I'm eyeballing this, and then I'll just use my ruler to tear away the excess. So now when I bring this piece back in, I should have a piece that fits. So a piece cut at 14.5 by 10 should be sufficient to cover your board. So now I'm going to take my tape. We are just going to add some tape to cover that chipboard. And then we're almost going to be finished. Let's go ahead and make sure we have that tape nice and stuck. Set that to the side for just a minute. We're going to bring in the liner, and you can do this one of two ways. You can actually use your glue to place it down, or you can use your double stick tape. And this time I'm going to place it down using my tape. I alternate between the two. No real reason why. Sometimes it's just what do I have out and in front of me. So you can use tear tape here, or you can use reptile adhesive or whatever adhesive you use. So let's go ahead and just place our tape along the outer edge all the way around. So now that we have our tape along the edges of our liner, we can go ahead and peel away the tape backers from both the jacket piece and the liner piece. And so now I'm going to bring that jacket back in, and I am standing for this part because it is a rather large piece. And I am going to try to get this even. And because I use the same pattern on the inside and out, you can't really tell that I was a little bit off in my placement, but that is no biggie. So we are just going to get this nice and stuck, making sure that we pay attention to that spine area. And now we can stand it up. Use my spatula to go along the spine and get that book fold. And now we have a really beautiful cover to this. We should be able to take our week at a glance, put it in, close it, and then you can take it and set it out on your desk just like this, flip it open to look at your week at a glance. And I have an idea of something I want to put on the outside, so that when you flip this, it doesn't just fall flat. It's going to be a little bit elevated. But before we do that, I am going to go ahead and take my glue, and we're going to place some glue on the back. You can do this with tape as well. And before I place it down, if anyone is looking for this particular Week at a Glance, it is from the Lady Jane Limited Collection, and the SKU is 44431252238. This was bought at Tuesday Morning a long time ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But there's probably still some out on the marketplace somewhere. So now I'm going to take this. Okay guys, remember when I said I had an idea of how to flip this back but have it elevated just a little bit? Here's my idea. I'm going to take one of my nice metal handles and place it right there. So this will be a very cute decorative piece for your desk. And all you need is some glue. You can even use hot glue if you want, but y'all know me. I'm going to use that reptile. All right, y'all, so you can see that we have the handle on. It's nice and dry. I am going to flip it open, and you can see what I have been working on the inside. So I took a cut apart that was 4 by 6, and I mounted it to the center of the top. Now I'm taking these edge protectors, and we're just going to place 2 down just like that. And I am using my reptile glue as the adhesive to place these down. So I'm just going to add some glue to the back. Just being very generous with that glue. It will dry clear. And we'll take this piece. We're going to put that right in the corner, give that a chance to dry, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so here's our finished project, and I think it's beautiful. We have a flip-top desktop calendar at a glance. So I'm going to open this so that you can get a good look at the inside and just look at how gorgeous this is. And it's such a simple project. Seriously, guys, you can make this in under 20 minutes. And I'm just going to turn it sideways so that you can get a really good look at it. And because I added the drawer pull here, when you open it, this part here is going to be slightly elevated, adding to that elegant upscale look of it. But it is just such a beautiful little piece. So when finished, my project is 10 1/4 by 7 1/4 by 3/8 7-inch. This is a beautiful accessory for any desk. And if you don't want to put the handle on it, this can also be carried in a briefcase or a backpack, depending on how you want to use it. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this most amazing flip-top desktop Week at a Glance calendar. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, make 2022 the year that you join, because I would love to have you as a part of this online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.